Hey mama, it is Celia from Bougie Mom Friends. If you are trying to find balance being an amazing mom while still trying to find time for you, you are in the right place. My co-host Cammy and I are here to talk about all of the things from trusting your instinct with your kids to carving out space for self-care and even indulging in a little pop culture escape. It's all about real conversations with moms who get it because we're all about thriving, not just surviving. So take a breath, grab a drink, and join us, your Bougie Mom Friends. Happy Tuesday.
Are we rolling? I don't know anymore. My brain is like froze over. It's frost bitten from this crazy winter storm that we Floridians had to endure. I had to wear a coat. I've lived here for 7 years, and this is the first time I had to wear a coat. Usually I just like kind of like run in the morning in my little like scrub jacket and I'm okay. But it was so cold. I had to wear a coat.
I have a couple people on my team that are from Florida, and for whatever reason, I had a really rough week. It was just a lot, not personally, just work related. Yeah, it's quarter one. I'm in client services. It's a lot. And I did get pure joy watching my Floridian, is that what you call him? Mm-hmm. Wearing a beanie for whatever reason. Every time he was on a meeting, I just chuckled, and I always had to say out loud, like, "Ah, you're wearing a beanie."
Yep, that was all of us.
I mean, but I love the cold air. For me, it's like detoxing. You don't enjoy it at all?
No, like maybe one day. And not as cold as it was. Okay. It was getting too old. Like everybody at work was like, we're ready for it to warm up. This is like a week long of this BS. It was way too cold. Like it was so cold in the house. And it makes you like, and you forget what it's like. At least JJ and I did, you know, and we're like, this is what it's like, you know, when we lived back in the north and you don't want to do anything. Like you just want to like hanker down in your house and stay warm and like eat soup.
Yeah. I really don't know what it would be like to walk outside and like have a day of like sunshine, because it's also gray too. You turn in the sunshine as well. Yeah. It's not just cold.
Yeah. That too. I was telling Jay, I was like, I feel like blah. Like this whole week I've just felt so blah. And I was like, I think it's because the sun's not out, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys survive.
It definitely.
Just blah. And you work from home too. So that's kind of like.
I think it's because I manage a team and I oversee a lot of recurring revenue. I talk to a lot of people throughout the day, and our culture at work is to be camera on. Mm. So I feel like I get my people fixed. But you're right. I mean, if you think about it, little Celia has just been sitting in her house for, 8 years.
Yeah.
Just all by myself.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, someone will ring the door, and I always open it because I'm a millennial. You know, I look outside, and a lot of times it's like people I know just like swinging by just to say hi. And I'm like, all right, cool.
People do that still?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
That's what social media is for. I don't think we do that anymore.
I know.
Okay. So lots of stuff. Okay. So I'm just so excited to talk about this stuff.
Okay.
We have not talked about Meghan Markle. So I feel like we need to talk about it.
Okay.
All right. So she had a huge expose come out in Vanity Fair. Yeah. And it was not good. Not good at all.
Long.
It was really long. It was like reading a novel, people. Like it was long.
You sent me the article, and I'll be honest. I was like, oh, I can just skim through this. No. And no, you can't. You have to actually read the whole thing. Mm-hmm. It is so detailed, and it's like, time chunks of her life. Yeah.
It's about both of them.
I have a lot of opinions on it. I want to hear your opinion. Okay. So the expose is, since leaving the royal family, the top entrepreneurial endeavors they've gone through.
They had the podcast. And what I thought was really interesting was that when they made the deal, it was like 2020, but it took them so long to figure out what the podcast was going to be that it was like 2 years. Before they actually produce something. That's wild. And they're under contract. And then they just quit it.
Yep.
Like willy-nilly, just like, we're out.
It was interesting reading about archetypes. Did I pronounce that correct? So her podcast, right? Like that came out, archetypes. The whole point of that podcast was kind of to run on the storyline of being a woman and overcoming society. So it was really interesting. So if you read the article, it basically talks about how they had a really big team, and she's not the one that came up with it. The team was the one to come up with the title of the podcast.
Yeah.
And they originally wanted to get like Taylor Swift and Megan Stallion, although she denied that was ever a thing, and Beyonce and all of these others. And, you know, supposedly they turned it down.
I mean, they would fit the mold, you know, like how to overcome society. So that would make sense.
But they basically said it fizzled out because it turned into like a college course. It was just so boring. And like rightfully so. Like I think I tried to listen to like the beginning of one, and I was like, oh no, this is not my thing. And honestly, like she just does not fit the mold of a podcaster. You have to be controversial. You have to be willing to like
stir the pot,
you know, stir the pot a bit, not be so like you can't go into doing a podcast and care what people think about you.
Yeah, absolutely.
To me, it's like, why on earth? If I was her PR person, and she came to me and was like, I think I'm gonna do a podcast. I'm like, girl, you're gonna make a cookbook, okay? Because the last thing you should be doing is exposing yourself more because people eat you alive. Let's look at Blake Lively.
You're right, but like you said, she should do a cookbook. But girl, that preview for her Netflix show that's about to come out, it made me like want to induce vomiting. It was so fake to me. It looked so original. Okay. Have you heard of Ina Garten? She's been doing that shit since the 90s.
Selena Gomez.
Like, hello.
Like, you're too late, you know?
Girl, no one likes you. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not saying that I don't like her. I'm just saying that she has a rough time. The public doesn't like her.
Does not like her.
And you think you're going to ship a multi-million-dollar mansion with your gardener and your perfect ass marble kitchen. That's not even her house. She rented the house to do it in, to make it look like she lives there. I mean, she lives down the street, so it's just as fabulous. But she doesn't even live there. So it's all fake. It's not even her life. That's a fake house that she doesn't even live in. Okay. And she has, her beautiful friends that all get Botox and facelifts. And I'm over here in my mixed match pajamas eating ice cream out of a carton. And I'm supposed to be like, yes, bitch, go girl, do your thing like this. No. I'm at work busting my ass. I got to go home and take a kid. I ain't got no nanny. Okay, girl, bye. The whole thing was just not it. Okay.
The thing is with her, she's so politically correct, and she has obviously been trained, you know, to just be so prim and proper. Yeah. That she's not going to relate to your average person. You're absolutely right. And she's ill-experienced. If I'm going to take advice from someone, it's going to be someone that is either fully educated in their craft, or they've been around for some time, like the boomer generation. I'm not going to take advice from someone that was a D-list actor that turned... I'm sorry, you know, famous. It's just reality. A D-list actor that turned, you know, royal family, that overnight. Turned like you may be experienced in situations that many people won't be. Right. But you've not shown me that you fully committed to anything. You didn't commit to acting. You didn't commit to royal protocol. You didn't commit to your podcast. You didn't commit. Like nothing has been seen through from these two. For me to say, yes, I want Meghan Markle to be the person that I look up to.
I think you nailed it on the head. That's literally it. She has no personality. Like, it's just, my biggest issue with her is like, what are you? Like, what are you standing for? Who are you? I don't fucking know. Like, she has like a personality disorder because I don't know who she is.
And honestly, I would bet money she's probably a peach. You know what I mean? I really genuinely think she's
Did you read the article?
I mean, so here's the thing. I bet you if you just pulled Meghan Markle out of her D-list acting and you just had a
Like
random chat with her,
yeah.
she would have been a peach.
Okay.
You know, there was nothing wrong with her. But when
now,
it comes to spotlight, when it comes to accountability, when it comes to being consistent, and when it comes to pressure, she cracks.
Yeah.
You know, and if she cracks and she's not built, and I do think some people just aren't built to be famous. I think she's one of them.
Yeah.
Then she probably just flies off the handle, holds grudges, and makes everyone else feel uncomfortable, which they said, you know, and it's in Vanity Fair. So you have to assume it's real. That's
I mean,
you know, like they could get sued, right? Like
the New York Times.
Correct. Yeah. So like if you hear, you know, you heard that the royal team felt uncomfortable with her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then you see that her team in the US trying to like help her figure out what she's doing. They're taking extended personal leave and
mental health days. Like, yeah.
That's a lot.
To be fair, though, they did say, like, they did offer them, you know, do you want to be interviewed for this article? And they said no. So, I mean, what did they think was going to happen? My
favorite, you know, is the whole consensus seems, no matter if it's in the UK or no matter if it's in the US, that Prince Harry is just a really nice guy. But for whatever reason, he feels like he has to protect Meghan Markle, which I totally empathize. The way he lost his mother. Yeah. And in his reality to see people come after his wife, which is like the mother of his children. I 1000 holy % always will side that cannot be something that's easy. Yeah. But my favorite part of the article was when he showed up for them to figure out if he would do a podcast or what was going to be next for him, he asked for a cup of cocoa. And the whole staff didn't have cocoa on hand. And they all freaked out to find this man cocoa. And then they were so desperate for him to commit to something. Did you read this part? They actually said, why don't we just record you trying new cocoa every week and recording it? And he considered and then turned it down.
Yeah, they wouldn't commit to anything.
You got a $20 million
to drink
Spotify
fucking
deal,
hot chocolate.
And they're so desperate that all you got to do is try cocoa from around the world, and you can't even do that. Now, do not come at me because he does a lot. And I really believe that in the article, they say if he could just do nonprofit work for the rest of his life and let Meghan make all of the money he would. I think that he's an amazing advocate for a lot of things, but him and her as entrepreneurs in the US, no.
Not it. So I feel like the article tried to make it sound like he was dumb. Like he was just kind of like along for the ride and like an airhead.
I took it as he grew up in a glass bowl, like a goldfish. Yeah. And now he's trying to like, it's like the blind leading the blind.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like she doesn't have enough experience. His experience is so protocol. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's so formality. You know, it's just like them two together, man.
So I heard that they want Trump to like declassify his documents for like being able to come over here. And,
oh, geez. I don't
and
even
if it
care.
gets out, then like, he's going to have to go back. Apparently there's some stuff in there about drugs.
They're not going to do that. Just leave them to like literally go make your jam. You know, make your little household
couldn't even do that
products.
Shit either.
Whatever happened with the jam?
Exactly.
Is it like we need to go back up on this? But like,
the fucking jam
wishing them the
fraud.
Best. You know, in their $14 million Montesino steal.
Yeah, right. Bye.
But just commit, man. Drink the cocoa. Quite frankly, I would follow.
I'll drink the cocoa.
Yeah, not personable for your average folk.
Okay. In other news, okay, I love this fucking story. I mean, I don't love it because it's kind of sad, but it's also kind of like there's no way, but there might be a way. I don't know. So Obama, like President Obama,
Mm-hmm.
if you have noticed, he went to Jimmy Carter's funeral. No Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
He went to the inauguration. No Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the story is allegedly him and Michelle have been living separate lives for the past year. This is not new. Okay. For the past year. And he is dating Jennifer Aniston.
Good Lord. Absolutely not. Oh my gosh. I can't even fathom. You know when you hear stuff and you're like, okay, yeah, maybe. Like that one for me is like...
As a no-go?
No.
Which part for you? Is it the Jennifer Aniston or them not being together?
All of it.
Okay.
It's like that would... no. I personally think Michelle Obama is like probably doing something really important, and maybe she's with the kids, you know, maybe, you know, she's off doing something with the family.
The kids are in college, honey. They are.
Hey,
gone.
You know what? Exactly. Like I would be moving to wherever my son is when he goes off to college, and I'd be leaving James behind. I tell him that all the time. Mm-hmm. Like, you can stay here. You do your finance. When Lakin wants to move to New York, I'm going with him. But Jennifer Aniston, like how do you tell me how that's believable? Is there pictures?
So it's been talked about, but there has not been any like strategic or specific evidence.
Yeah. I thought that maybe she just didn't want to be in a political setting. Or maybe she's just...
But okay, so to play devil's advocate on that one. Okay, so he was spotted alone, just like hanging out, eating alone in DC, you know, before the inauguration. She could have went with him. Like, I feel like my husband would have come with me if he doesn't want... If it was a political stance, they don't have to go to the inauguration per se, but you would think they would go have dinner or like hang out. If you like each other, wouldn't you want to do that? Probably.
I don't know.
He's eating dinner by himself. That's
if you knocked off the Jennifer Aniston at the end, I might believe it. But now for the remainder of the week until the next time you hear from me, I will be going down the Reddit hole to figure out how much weight this has.
Yeah, I know. I'm very curious.
I would believe Michelle Obama and Jennifer Aniston together before I would believe Barack.
I don't find him particularly attractive. Not that that's an important point of the story, but I love his swagger. Don't think he's handsome.
You know, I think he could be a good pastor. And I just like how he carries himself. And I think he's one of the best public speakers we've had.
He's a great public speaker. I absolutely agree.
Yeah. But no, I don't believe it.
Okay.
I have to talk to you about my obsession.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm going back to Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively.
Oh, okay.
I eat, breathe every second of my day.
Yeah.
It is all Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni.
Okay.
And now it's even more footage of Blake Lively over the years in interviews with Gossip Girl, with Andrew Kendrick. And it's just not looking great in Blake's corner.
She didn't like her.
Single time with Gossip Girl interviews when it was the full cast, she would sideswipe Leighton Meester and like put her down, and they'd be like, "Oh, I'm just joking," and then nobody would laugh. And I really do truly believe that she is just not funny, and she doesn't intentionally mean to be mean. But now that I'm thinking about it, this is my theory.
Okay.
I now look at Blake Lively because she's attached to Ryan Reynolds. But if I go back, tinker back a few years, she did Gossip Girl. She did Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. She did some others. She was never like on the it list until she married Ryan Reynolds, until you would see her with Blake Lively. She was always just kind of like attached to another celebrity.
Yeah.
And yeah, she was in movies and things like that, but nothing like with like major credentials or anything that was winning anything special.
Yeah.
And I personally think the reason why is because I'm starting to think that she never had a good persona to the public. I'm now starting to wonder if all of this is karma.
Oh.
If all of this is she's take
yeah,
over the years, and now this is her payback. She took it a little too far in her own game. But I'm reading that Ryan Reynolds, and I don't know if this is true.
Okay.
I'm reading that he's trying to buy the rights to the movie. He wants to buy out Justin Baldoni.
No way.
I don't know if it's true. That's what the word on the street is. But I genuinely think that this was her first movie in a long time where it was going to be her spotlight. Because she's had a couple other movies, but she was always attached to other celebrities, and none of them were like, oh my gosh, I got to go see this.
Right.
Colleen Hoover was a movement as an author. And I think this was her chance to make it herself and be the only star without no other co-star female actresses. And she got an inch and she took a mile. I think that he probably was a nice director, handsome, wants her advice. And she just took that as him being weak, and she just wanted to stomp over it and take full credit for everything. And I'm starting to see in all of these past interviews, she's not changed.
Sure.
We changed our perception of her because of Taylor Swift and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
But if you look at her in her interviews, she's not changed. Every single interview I see of her now, I'm like, oh.
I liked Blake because I followed her a long time on her social media, and I thought her social media was funny.
But it's because of Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. Because of their tweets. And like, oh, happy birthday, Ryan. And it's like a picture of like Hugh Jackman. But it's like, but it's still attached to Ryan Reynolds. Like, what has she, like,
true.
You know what I mean? Like, she's never done anything just outright Blake. And now she's trying to. And that's where I think it went wrong is she tried to mix the movie with her cocktails or mocktails with her hair products, and she got a little too ahead of herself, and now it's blowing up. And no matter what happens now, no matter who's right, who's wrong, the public in general is coming after her.
Yep.
And she should have they all need to
not just them. It's affecting all of them because Colleen Hoover, she had to delete her Instagram.
Yep.
She's too
and
much.
I forget his name, but the other actor, he deleted the post too. I think all of them are like, eek.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'll keep bringing the deets, but I'm still like, it's getting juicy.
I saw an interview of her, I think when she was into Gossip Girl, and they're talking about like her singing and dancing. And she's like, oh, I can't sing. I can't, I'm not a very good singer. And the interviewer was like, oh, but weren't you in show choir? She said, yeah, I was in show choir. And they showed two different interviews. The first interview, she says that her parents asked the teacher or bribed the teacher or some shit like that, something with the teacher to get her in there. Like it was a favor. It wasn't like merit earned. Like she couldn't sing. She's like, oh, she liked like my face and stuff, but I wasn't a really good singer. And then the other interview, she just like denied, like left that part out, like that her parents like got her the position. She just said, oh, they just liked.
Her mom was an acting coach.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Of child stars.
Well, there you go. Didn't know that.
Yep. I'm not going to say who.
Nepotism.
I'm not going to say who.
Yeah.
I dated a child star. And Blake's mom was his acting coach.
Really?
And I always found that to be really interesting.
That is really interesting.
That you see these people and then you think some of them, like Ashley Tisdale was found in a mall. She earns it, okay? Selena Gomez, we saw her kicking with Barney. She earns it.
Yeah,
Some of these people, though, you'll be really interested to see who they're related to. Well, that's our celeb gossip for the week. Tell us what you think. I mean, obviously, you guys know I'm obsessed with Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, so we want to know your thoughts. But let us know if you think that there's a future for Obama and Jennifer Aniston. I'm really curious to know if anyone believes that. I could even maybe like understand Kate Beckinsale because I know she likes to like have a little fun, but Jennifer Aniston, no way.